YouTube. Good morning, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to you on another session of Empowering Morning Conversations. And today we are doing something different. We are streaming it live on YouTube also. So you can inform your friends, your family members, and anybody else that you want. They can come live on YouTube and listen to and participate, not participate, but listen. Because only people who are on the Zoom call can participate. So how are you this morning? That's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer it. And remember something, all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. And also remember another thing. I was dwelling on this crazy statement that we use in Access. And the statement goes, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. And nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. And if you actually think about it, what it is doing is challenging our preset points of view that we have about everything. Because anything is anything only because we think so. It is the way it is for us. हमारे लिए वैसा है क्योंकि हम ऐसा सोचते हैं. So, by saying this statement, if you are getting rid of the strongly, rigidly held points of views that we have, will it not give us the freedom to create life? Who will not want to create a life that he desires? We would all like to create a life that we desire, isn't it? So anything that gives us freedom from our fixed points of view, anything that gives us freedom from our fixed attention, will give us the freedom to create life that we desire. So have you noticed that we've done a lot of imagination in our life? And wishing and dreaming that I wish it was like that and I wish it was like that. But even when we are imagining and wishing it, we are somewhere knowing that that's only a wish and a desire. We don't believe it, that it can happen. See, if you knew that every time you open your mouth and you ask for something, you would get it, then how would you be asking? So close your eyes and imagine for a moment that every time you made a wish in your mind, or you made a wish by speaking, जो आपने मांगा आपको मिल जाएगा. If that happens to you, that whatever you ask, you will get. Whether you ask in your mind or you ask in your words, if you had the power that whatever I ask, I will get, then how would you live your life? What would happen to you? Yes, Reddy Garu.
I think then the life will be boring, sir. It will not be challenging.
Okay, that's one thing you've got to say. All right, let's listen to the others. Kunain Shahidi Saab, bataiye.
Very good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, but in this case, if I don't get, I'll get frustrated as well.
Hello, if you had the power that whatever you ask, you will get, no doubt about that, then what will happen? There's no question of not getting, no? अगर आपके अंदर शक्ति है कि जो आप मांगो आपको मिलेगा, तो ना मिलने की तो संभावना ही नहीं है ना, फिर क्या होगा? That is a question.
ऐसा नहीं हो सकता.
अरे यार उसको छोड़ दो ना, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता तो हम बोल रहे हैं. We know that. This is what we so strongly believe ना, ऐसा नहीं हो. What Conan said, this is not possible. But that's exactly what we believe, isn't it? That it's not possible.
There won't be any. Sorry.
Wait.
Sorry.
So if we ask for something and we know that we are going to get it, guaranteed, God came and told, Bardhan mil gaya aapko. God said, I give you this boon that whatever you ask for, you will get. Then what? So some people have raised their hands. So we will give the benefit to Hasina ji. Go ahead, Hasina ji.
And there won't be any feeling of desire.
There won't be any feeling of desire, all right? Interesting point of view. Thank you very much. And Shakti ji?
Sir, as soon as you told that, I feel that sense of joy, happiness, I'm asking something, universe is giving. Then suddenly my mind started judging. Why I'm asking so simple? I can ask big right now, universe can give. That kind of thought is coming in, sir.
Yep. Thank you for sharing that. Vetrivel? And then Ashok ji after that.
Sir, if it happens, I'll become a magician and will become very busy solving world problems.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. Allow this to sink in. Right now also you're listening to me as though, acha, this is an imaginary exercise. It's not going to happen, so we can say anything. But can you imagine if actually God came and gave you a boon? Beta, whatever you ask, you're going to get. Allow that to sink in. If you allow yourself to believe that, what I'm saying, what will happen to you? Ashok ji, go ahead.
Charm chala jayega, happiness chala jayega. It will become boring. There is maja hi nahi aayegi. There will not be any life. It's not even a routine. It will be terrible. It will be terrible. I wouldn't like to have any time. Sorry. जो अभी है वही अच्छा है, challenges है वही अच्छा है. There is a happiness of succeeding. There is a happiness of something doing, something achieving. वही चला जाएगा. मजा नहीं आएगी. No sir, no. ये ऐसा आशीर्वाद कभी नहीं देना. Sorry.
हम तो नहीं दे रहे, हम कह रहे अगर आपको मिल जाएगा तो क्या होगा?
मजा चला जाएगा, आशीर्वाद चला गया. नहीं. Okay. Never ever. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
He is frightened of the Ashirwad only.
Yeah, Kamalji, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning all. So one thing which happen is maybe whatever we will get, there will be no value of it. अगर उसका कोई मोल भाव नहीं रहेगा और अगर खत्म भी होगी तो सोचेंगे okay, we will get it again. So there is no value of that.
Well, there's another possibility also. Thank you, Kamalji. Thank you very much. Anybody else? What will happen to you if you got this boon that whatever you ask for, you will get? अगर ऐसा वरदान मिल जाए आपको, प्रेम जी बताइए.
Sir, I'm always thankful to God. I got everything, and I want to only pray the God.
You want to only what?
The God.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Please go ahead, Abhinav.
I see a lot of positives also, because then I can solve a lot of world problems. Like I can say that yes, everybody gets food, everybody gets medical help. People start loving each other. People start experiencing happiness, fulfillment. All that positive things will be there. Yeah, sure.
Interesting. Thank you very much. So who else? Nobody mentioned one thing, that was the thought which came to me this morning when I was thinking on this topic. Yes, Leena.
Yes, good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
So I think there will be no competition, no jealousy and all.
Yeah, okay, that's very interesting. A lot of dramas that people do in life to get what they want. How many dramas people do, no? Fight with each other, put each other down, try to snatch. The scarcity mentality which we have, कि कुछ भी हासिल करना मुश्किल है,
Mhm.
right? We have a scarcity mentality, it's very hard to get things in this competitive world, so I have to fight for it. That will also change. Okay, very good. Lot of background noise coming from somewhere. All right, who else? Anything? Think. Get into it. Start believing. Let me tell you something interesting. Yes, Hasina ji.
लाइफ में कोई चैलेंज जैसी चीज ही नहीं रहेगी.
So somewhere we are saying that it's necessary to have challenge, no?
Yes.
Very interesting. And you know something, ladies and gentlemen, one of the thoughts which came to my mind immediately was that I would become very responsible about my choices. If I had a big power in my hand,
Yes.
I would use it judiciously. Then my personal wishes and desires would not be that important anymore because I know I can always fulfill them. Our scarcity, or what shall I say, survival mentality will come. Because when I have that power with me, then my survival is never at stake. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to protect myself. Right? Then I can be very responsible about my choices. I will not go berserk. Another interesting thought which came to my mind after I listened to all of you is, maybe because we believe what we believe, that is why we get all these challenges and obstacles in life, because we believe that we must have them. Another thought which came to my mind was that as an infinite being who can make anything happen in his world, we chose to come and live in this human dimension so that we wanted to experience the challenges and the difficulties and the obstacles and have the pleasure of overcoming them. So we caused it. So if you got the power from the God when he gave it to you, you can always say, oh, I want some challenge in my life, so I will create it. You understand? You can even create that for yourself. The power to ask for anything includes, agar aapko challenges chahiye, you want challenges, create them. You want difficulty, like you play a video game, there are different levels at which you can play it, and you have a control over it, no? You want to play at level 1, play at level 1. You want to play at level 5, play at level 5. So if you had that Ichha Shakti, by the way, let me tell you, you have that Ichha Shakti, I believe. That is the reason we are causing all these things to happen in our life. But after causing everything in our life ourselves, then why are we complaining about it? Can you imagine that you caused all the challenges and difficulties in your life so that you can have the pleasure of overcoming them?
Yeah.
So instead of focusing on overcoming them, we are wasting our energy in cribbing and complaining about it. Remember yesterday we talked about responsibility a little bit? Yeah, so what is responsibility? Responsibility is not blame, shame, guilt, or even trying to take credit for what is going on. It is simply a declaration that I am the cause of whatever happens in my life. Whatever good things happen, I'm the cause of it. If not so good things happen, I'm the cause of it. If challenges happen, I'm the cause of it. If difficulties happen, I'm the cause of it, because I came here to play. I came here to play. Some people came here to play the easy game, so they got, born in a multimillionaire's family. And they came to play the game that they had all the problems that come along with having too much money also. They chose it. So consider that if we made a choice about this life that we got, because we have the power to create and choose whatever we want, then we can create anything. No? Only thing is, we forgot that we have that power that we can cause anything to happen. We forgot that we have the power that whatever we say will happen. It's very funny that we have forgotten, because actually whatever we say only is happening. Nothing is happening in my life or your life which you did not ask for. In other words, whatever is happening in your life, you only ask for that. Then why would we be complaining and creeping about it? Interesting? Hello? Now do you want to rethink?
Sir, we ask something else and opposite happens.
Yeah, because maybe that's what you really want. Now, Neeti is not here today. She's busy with Navratri. Otherwise, she would also tell you, and she always keeps repeating some words of mine. We have intention and we have counter intention also. So the moment we ask for something, somewhere if our mind says, oh, no, that is not really going to happen, then it won't happen. That's one of the reasons why, if our awareness is high, we know exactly what our mind is saying, and we also know what our mind is causing. So let's come back to, we have the power to cause anything to happen in our life. Therefore, we also have the power to cause something not happening in our life. So we have the power that whatever we want is what we are creating in our life. That is what the Almighty has given us. Yeah, ready, Garu?
So most of the time, maybe we don't trust ourselves.
Yeah, we don't know ourselves even, no?
Sir.
We don't even know ourselves, so how we'll trust ourselves?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Interesting, isn't it? So now what? That's the reason why that crazy statement is so useful, you know. It sets you free. One of the founders or co-founders of Access Consciousness said to us one day that say it 200 times in a day and see the magic happening in your life. So you can try it out. So today morning, Shakti was sharing something very interesting with me about those 2 money clearings that I put on the group. So Shakti, you want to tell them something about it?
I was hearing that clearing statement in loop mode for 2 days. Money started flowing. That's what I'm telling. Sharing, it's so powerful. I'm truly believing that clearing statements, clearing a lot of layers of my beliefs, and then this money started flowing. So thank you, sir.
You know, a lot of people think that they are affirmations. They're not affirmations. And they are magical. And by the way, I'll tell you something. One of the reasons why the main EMC group is not open for everybody to post is because we'll fill it up with all sorts of forwards and non-relevant things. But I want to keep that group where whatever useful information or clearings that will supplement your journey in the EMC, only that I'm putting over there. Now, I don't know how many of you are actually seeing it and using it. So I asked Shakti to share so that you understand the value of whatever I put. And I don't put too much, you know, so I don't want to fry your brains. But whatever little I put, please do go through it and make use of it. How many of you actually listen to those loops? Or are you even aware that they are there on the group? Yeah, Leena ji.
Sir, I have listened them, but only for twice, thrice. That's all.
So imagine in your voice, let us imagine anybody in his mind, all that stuff has been going on for 20 years or 30 years. By listening to clearing 2 times or 3, will it clear up all that kachra?
No. Yes, I have to listen more.
When you're cooking food, playing, no?
Yes.
You don't have to be dedicatedly only listening to that. Just keep on playing it in the background. It does its work. And you will have a life that comes to you with ease, joy, and glory. And that is the purpose of this conversation. That you lovely people, you wonderful people, you magnificent people, you extraordinary people, have a life that comes to you and to me with ease, joy, and glory. And I want you to also remember one thing, and I'm saying this for myself also, we have the power. And the only way that you will believe in this power, let me repeat it, the only way that you will believe in this power that you have is by realizing and knowing that whatever is happening in your life and whatever is not happening in your life, who is causing it? You are causing it. You know, the day you get rid of this word because and replace it with the me cause, whatever is happening, me cause, then slowly and slowly you will start to realize what a powerful being you are. And I also believe that we are only extensions of God doing his work over here. So there is no contradiction. Now, a lot of people say, oh, if I am creating, then I'm bigger than God. No, you're not bigger than him. Who gave you the power anyway? Who are you a part of anyway? Do we have any Sardarjis or Punjabis here? Prem ji will know. हमारे गुरुद्वारे में हमेशा वो एक भजन कीर्तन करते हैं ना, जो मांगे ठाकुर अपने सोई सोई देवे. Remember that one? प्रेम जी?
हाँ जी सुनते रहता हूँ सर.
हाँ, वो जो बोलते हैं ना, जो मांगे ठाकुर अपने से सोई सोई देवे. You heard that one?
Yeah.
So whatever you ask for, he gives. But
I'm satisfied side.
हम तो वैसे पूछ रहे हैं आपसे कि आपको याद है कि नहीं?
हाँ जी.
यस कुनैन साहब.
मेरे को वो याद है जब भी साबिक.
अच्छा चलो, मुझे ये वाला जरूर याद रहता है.
नहीं, मेरे को जब सोता हूँ याद आता है.
वो भी उनसे वो आपको देगा.
हाँ बिल्कुल 100%.
Great, thank you. Yes, Kunen.
Yes, so just a thought came when you say that we are the extension of God. So in this game we call life, where and how we should engage him, and what is the best way?
What is
Just
the
a
best
thought.
way forward? The best way will be, Kunen, you have not allowed the depth of this to go inside you. When you realize the power that you have, you will become very responsible. Nobody will have to come and tell you that this is right and this wrong. You will automatically understand the power of the words that you have been following for years. You understand? जब मैं टोटल जिम्मेवारी लेता हूं दुनिया की तो मेरे एक्शंस बड़े जिम्मेवार होते हैं. Because then I realize that everything that I do, it has so many ripples, so many, what shall I say, consequences. Like if you do wrong in life, there are consequences. If you do right in life, also there are consequences. So a person who knows that my every word, every thought, every action is going to take place, he'll be very responsible about what he says and does. So such a person also has to keep a control on himself, no? Such a person will have to be more and more aware, more and more sensitive, and listen to his conscience much more. That is why the power was not given to anybody who has no emotional control, no? Because if you lose control emotionally, then you can misuse the power, no? आपको गुस्सा आ गया, आप आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो गए, आपने कहा चलो 2 करोड़ लोग मर जाएं. That is why this kind of power only is realized by people who have complete control on their mind, body, and emotions. That's why in the olden days, even the people who became kings and emperors in our culture, they were first made to go to gurus and learn how to take care of their mind, body, and emotion, because they had very, very responsible role to play in society. That any thought and action could be counterproductive or very productive. So they had to be very sthir in their brain, right? I think you will understand, get the answer what you're asking.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm getting it. But still, if we are the extension of God, how to take his help, or how to engage him every moment?
You are already engaged. Have you ever thought about it? Everything on this universe is an extension or a manifestation of him. It's a reminder that he exists.
So he's also playing a role every moment, isn't it?
He doesn't have, उसका आकार नहीं होता है भाई. You think he has a, मत क्यों नहीं हम उनकी फोटो बल लगाते? जो निराकार है, something which does not have a shape and form, we are trying to give him a shape and form. Something does not have an identity, we are trying to give them an identity. Something which includes everything. You can't even call him a thing, it's everything. जो हर जगह मौजूद है, हर चीज में बसी हुई है, उसको हम एक एंटिटी बनाना चाहते हैं. That is a paradox, no?
Yeah.
But that's a very human thing, ना? हमारी फितरत है कि हम हर एक चीज को आकार देना चाहते हैं. हर एक चीज को आइडेंटिटी, हिम, हर करके बोलते हैं. When there is everything, and he is everything, then he is not a thing, no? And we are an extension of that. I mean, let's get back from the religious kind of a thinking. All I'm saying is that if you have a power, will you not be responsible in its use? And the paradox of nature is that unless you are capable of handling this kind of power, you'll never get it. Actually, you have it, but because of your own identity and ego, you are separating yourself from the power, so you never know it. And maybe it is good. Maybe because we cannot handle it.
Yeah, just to add into this, sir, which I would like to do, along with all the belief that I do have the power, I will also have the faith that if I am able to achieve with complete, taking complete responsibility, putting my best efforts, knowledge, wisdom, etc. And if I am able to create, very good. If I am not able to create because of some reasons, by believing that the extension of God is playing a role of not letting me get it at this moment, having faith, believe, and then keep on moving forward.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. But just remember one thing. You didn't get something. If you understood that something, then all these thoughts will not come only. So socho uske baare mein. I cannot give you the answer to that. Many people would have got it already. That if I can cause anything from happening, then if something is not happening, also I only caused it, na? If I did not succeed, then I only caused it, na? There's nothing else. I am only causing everything.
No, but in that case, we'll get frustrated, sir. If I am putting everything and I want that I can do it, if I'm not getting it, I'll get crazy that I'm putting everything. Why it's not happening?
Because you don't think like that, na, Kunen. What I'm saying, you're not hearing it. I'm saying if something did not happen, that also you only are causing it, na. If you get that, अगर आपके पास शक्ति है कि कुछ भी आप बोलते हो वो हो जाता है, तो जो नहीं होता है वो भी आप ही कर रहे होंगे ना फिर. So you think on this. Don't jump to conclusions right now. Think on it. Take a day to think on it. If you had the power to cause anything that happens in your life, anything, then if you want obstacles, you can create that also. If you want difficulties, you will create that also. That's what exactly we have been doing all these years. We are only creating everything. If I am only creating everything, why would I get frustrated with it? Yeah? I will only ask myself a question कि भैया मैं ऐसा क्यों create कर रहा हूँ? Why am I creating like this? Are you getting my point? If I am only creating everything, why will I be frustrated? अगर मैं अपना हाथ उठा के अपने आप को थप्पड़ मार रहा हूँ, मुझे गुस्सा आएगा. मैं बोलूँगा यार मैं क्यों मार रहा हूँ अपने आप को? मैं ही मार रहा हूँ. So think about it. You've raised some very, very pertinent questions. I love it. But I still want you to think about it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
अभी आप थोड़ा वो, you're not coming out of the world of duality and thinking at all. Because if you got the power to do anything, there is nothing else. You are the creator anyhow. Yes, let's listen to Reddy Garu. Then we will listen to Shanti ji. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, we should not get this. If that's what I feel. If I don't get it, that's a counterintention.
I don't understand what you're saying actually. Can you repeat what you're saying?
No, if I don't get it, I'll be frustrated.
If you don't get it, why would you be frustrated? You only are causing it.
Yeah, that's what Kunen sir said. I thought that is a counterintention.
Yeah, okay. I got it. Thank you. Now I got it. Yes, Shanti ji.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
You're putting the effort and the fruit is given to you. When Kunanji talked, he told that I'm putting all the efforts. I want to get the result. You're not getting the result. You are given the result.
Hello. You are also not listening to the conversation, it looks like.
Okay, sir.
Did you join late today?
Yes, sir.
That is why. I said that if you had the power, that whatever you said or whatever you thought, it will happen. Then what will happen? Then who will be causing everything in your life?
There is no place for frustration, as Reddy Garu said.
Exactly.
Just that you are causing whatever effort you are putting, that is causing that the result which is not expected by you.
No, it is expected. That's why you are causing it, no?
Yes.
Even what you don't want, you will be only causing, no? Then.
Yes, you expect a result, but the effort you are putting is not equivalent to that effort. The
No, ma'am.
potential.
Even effort will not be required.
Okay.
If you say something, it happens. Where is the effort required?
Okay, got it, sir.
Are you getting it?
Yes,
If
sir.
whatever you say will happen, there is no question of failing, no?
It is effortless.
Yeah. So if something see in your life and my life and everybody's life, we actually have this power. We don't know it. Then you'll say, why are the bad things happening? I'll say, because you are only causing it. And believe in me, if you start living your life like this with a clarity that whatever happens in my life, I'm causing it. Good, I'm causing, not what I don't like also, I'm only causing. Challenges also, I'm only causing. I have my reasons for causing it. So many people said that, oh, if I get that power, life will become boring. Well, that's why people are causing challenges in their life. You know, when we were living as an infinite being without a body, we got bored. So we said, okay, let's go into the body and do all this life game so that we can have some drama and, you know, have fun playing the game. I really want you to think about it. You are an infinite being who has a power to create anything and everything. Then you don't get to blame anybody. Then you don't get to be ashamed of anything.
You may not even put the effort. You just say it and said, just do whatever you need to do. It will be given to you.
Given, yeah, it's not big. Nobody's giving, you are only creating it. The universe is just supporting you by giving you what you want to create. It's co-creating with us. Think about it. You don't have to do anything with it. You think about it. I have the power to create everything in my life. Therefore, I have been creating my life till now. I am only creating this life that I have till now. I am creating it. Now what? Can you imagine you got born here? You had that power with you. You decided to create the life that you have lived till now. You decided to create the difficulties. You decided to create the challenges. You decided to create the glory, the victory. Everything you only created. This entire drama is written by you. Then what? Yes, Kunen sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. This reminds me, sir, somewhere I read that thoughts become things.
Yep.
So what I'm getting from this conversation is that when you say we have the power to create our thoughts and we create whatsoever we want. But I think in my case, many things unconsciously, I have done it.
Yeah, that's what we do, all of us.
And that's the issue. So if I am every moment, if I am conscious and keep on creating the thoughts, it will become things. So
that's what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah.
So I believe that it begins by believing that I'm the creator of everything in my life. Right? If you start believing it, another way of saying is that I become responsible for my life. Because I'm only creating it. And then play the game. And let's see what happens. All right. Yeah. Anybody else wants to say anything? Yes, Shanti ji.
Sir, in Tamil literature and in Tamil culture, there is a saying that some few days ago, Vetrivel ji has mentioned about Tiruvannamalai, the power of Tiruvannamalai. Actually, what happened in Tiruvannamalai is there is a saint called Arunagirinathar. He was a rogue, and he realized his mistakes. He went to the temple and he wanted to fall from the top of that gopuram to suicide himself. But God came and God appeared before him and told him that whatever now you have realized, you should write it as poetry and give it to the society. And he told, I have realized it, but what to write on the, he is asking the God, what to write on the poetry. Then he said that I'll give you the first word and from that you start. Then he told that Summa Iru Sollara. Summa Iru Sollara. It means just be, do nothing. Sollara means take out all the self-talk from your mind. That's it. You just keep quiet. Things will happen by itself. Then he started writing the poetry, and it was very famous here in Tamil Nadu. Very popular poems, a collection of poems.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that information with us. All right. Anybody else? Anything you'd like to say before we hand it over to our shayars, poets?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is very powerful, sir. This meek pause. And we said we are creating our life. So sometimes we are, not convinced of that. And if you born some other places, the same person is born in some Europe or some Africa or some other countries, how will we become? How will create? And what is influencing there and what is not influencing here? And we born to another parents, some other places, as you said, very rich. How you will become? So how you are getting influenced? How you are creating? That is the difference in that creation. And
you decided where you want to be born. Have you thought about that?
Pardon?
I said we even decided where and which house and which family we should be born. Do you know that?
We decided.
Yeah, we have shown a story and asked you, okay, which story you want to be a part of. Consider that. See, we don't know, listen to me, we don't know what the truth is, correct? We live our whole life based on certain things that we believe, isn't it? So what would you like to believe? Something that makes you powerful or something that makes you weak?
Powerful.
So I'm not knowing whether it's true, false, what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes. We can choose that. We can decide.
Powerful, no?
Yes.
That's the point. Great. Thank you for asking the question. And let's listen to Vetri ji and then Abhinav ji and Venkatesh ji. One by
one. Very, very powerful. And especially when you talk about powerful, the power, you speak from very different space.
Okay. What happened? You stopped talking. Please complete the sentence. Vetri.
Somebody muted, sir.
Yeah, so unmute, no?
Yeah. Two things I want to share. One is on a lighter note, which you were replying to Takyurdin. People came and told us a story where you want to be part of. And that time it seems that I was in a little hangover. I said yes. Then it is over. Now I say, I don't want to be in this story.
Why did I choose it?
That's just on the lighter note. I get one insight which I would like to share with all of lovely people. The game of power, game of regaining the power. Today we are talking.
Abhinav ji, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, why I create suffering for myself, why I create the experience of being defeated, why I create helplessness for myself.
Yeah, good question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Because maybe maybe we are doing it so that we don't have to acknowledge that we are a powerful human being. Maybe somewhere in your last life or something, you misused power. Who knows? I mean, what will we do with the reason? मतलब reason को लेके ऐसे से करना है? पावर तो है ना?
पावर तो है.
Yes, sir, Venkatesh ji.
I was just that क्योंकि उसी in the same situation, same life, same situation, same moment. Actually, I can create myself being powerful. I can create myself, being a winner. I can create myself, fulfillment and happiness for the
That's
same
right.
event. Everything same, experience. Why I create that way? Why not this way?
Yeah, no, so
Thanks
instead of
for
asking the
clarifying.
same thing, even wasting your time asking why I create, you can simply say, okay, I created this, and now let me create something else. So you're not wasting your time in blaming and resisting and asking ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है वैसा क्यों हो रहा है. You will simply say कि ये हो रहा है, चलो मैंने create किया है, अभी कुछ और create कर लेते हैं.
Yeah.
फिर आप उस बात को इतनी अहमियत नहीं देंगे. You will not give it as much importance as you do. See how much importance.
Thank you.
Negative चीजों को कितनी importance देते हैं हम लोग. Right, thank you. And Venkatesh ji, please.
This is about what Takeddin said, something like being born here or anywhere else, or whether I am born to some other parents, other things and all. So I too generally, when somebody preaches me on dharma, preaches me on some God, some stories and other things, I just think, if I am not born here at all, how could I understand? Like if you prick the body, you get blood. If the heart is beating, mind is thinking. These are all basic facts. Like wherever you are born, they are similar. Like all religions, all creed, all people, they have the same things. That when they are pain, they get tears. Lot of things like natural things. So God, I believe God is like that only. That everybody must feel. Everybody must feel that. So the basic question about the truth is that whether anybody feels that. Like the creature, dog has a sense, the cat has a sense, or other things have a sense. But all cats have them, all dogs have them, all snakes have them. So like the similar thing, like what is the basic question, whether to realize is if somebody says something that it is common to all human beings. Is that the thing, whether somebody thinks that this thing happened to everybody? So I can live with God. I need not live with God, but I can't live without food. Food is a basic necessity. Air is a basic necessity. So some of the things from there we have to realize, and it elevates us. What I think, if you think like there is a, like nowadays we have lot of murti pujas they do, and there is Lingayats, there is Vaishnavites, everything. So you not the question of being a Hindu. Again, you have a choice in that. There are a lot of things, and there are caste system, other things and all. So what we think is all these things over the years, these things have come just to gain popularity, make difference between people, have your own cult, be famous there, and such things. So you must always think, I think you must always have a feeling of universal feeling, whether anybody is born somewhere else, not entirely here, whether he feels the same thing. So that's what I want to think. And that's what I think is a universal feeling like. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we are ready. So be with this question, okay? Be with this thought that I am causing everything that is happening in my life. Therefore, I have the power to cause anything that I wish to cause. Be with that thought, okay? Don't jump to any conclusions and see what shows up for you. ये सोच लेके चलिए, फिर देखो क्या होता है. You know, don't jump to any, अच्छा इसका मतलब ये है, इसका मतलब ये है. Don't make it mean anything right now. All right, so I will request our resident Shire who want to do the Tamil part today. Normally Vetrivel does it.
Sir, I am going to give a. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, for that, to check, you have to smile, sir. I want to see so that I will listen. Thank you. I don't know. Enough. Today, I'm going to give 2 hacks to become powerful from Tirukkural. It says, பணிவுடையான் இன்சொலன் ஆதல் ஒருவர்க்கு அணியல்ல மற்றவர. The exact translation is, being humble, humility and sweetness in speech is the ornaments for a man. I add a little more interpretation. To become a powerful, the first step is to be humble, speak sweet words. Thank you very much, sir.
So only ornaments for man, huh? That's why women have to buy so many ornaments. Huh?
That is a topic for tomorrow, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next, let us have our friend Kamal. कमल, आप क्या कमाल की शायरी सुनाने वाले हैं? Where's Kamal? Is he there? Well, I cannot see him, so then I guess that Kunayan will have to do the needful, which he does anyhow. So Kunayan ji, let's have some wonderful shairi from you too. Oh, Teyakuddin wants to say something. Let's listen to him first.
Yeah, I feel everyone need in that question, and some question you are putting every day. So how we can anger some question, because we will be busy imbibed with the surroundings. We are going away, default mode. So how we can anger that question? How we can try to anger those questions in our mind most of the time?
Anchor, okay. Well, you think, see, it's a question, you just have to remember it. You can create any anchor you want. You've done NLP. You think the question and do some action. Think the question and do some action. Think the question and do some action. That becomes your anchor. So every time you do that, the thought will come. All right, great. So Kunayan, go ahead. आज आप हमको आपकी कौन सी शायरी से आकर्षित करेंगे?
जनाब, एक मिर्जा गालिब साहब का एक शेर याद आ रहा है. मिर्जा गालिब वाज वेरी फेमस उर्दू पोएट. अर्ज किया है कि न था कुछ तो खुदा था, न था कुछ तो खुदा था, कुछ न होता तो खुदा होता. न था कुछ तो खुदा था, कुछ न होता तो खुदा होता. डुबोया मुझको होने ने, ना होता मैं तो क्या होता.
वाह 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 वाह.
तो ये माम.
Thank you, and all you wonderful people. God bless you. Have a nice day, and all the good to great people. See you in the evening. And all the people who are watching this only, I request you to please subscribe and like and share. Let other people also benefit from being here. Have a life of ease, joy, and hope.